You know, I am really looking forward to this fight right here.
Yeah, when this got announced, I was so happy to see this. This is going to be such a great fight.
I love how Brandon Higdon's like, nope, we're going to go right through. No intermission for us.
Ladies and gentlemen, this bout is scheduled for 5 3-minute rounds, and it is in the welterweight division. It is for the vacant HRMMA welterweight championship. Introducing first, the fighter to my left, fighting out of the red corner. He weighed in at 171 pounds. From Dayton, Ohio, representing Dayton Vision, Jimmy Sandlin. And his opponent to my right is the current HRMMA middleweight champion. With a perfect MMA record of 4 wins and no losses, weighing in at 170 pounds, representing hybrid martial arts from Lexington, Kentucky, your middleweight champion, Cory Holbrook.
What a matchup. Cory Holbrook is trying to become what they call these days, Chris, the champ.
Oh.
Sandlin already has switched from southpaw to orthodox, back to orthodox now, back to southpaw now, showing different looks here to Cory Holbrook.
Yeah.
I like it.
Some people, if you can do that effectively, it works really well, but sometimes if you're not quite as good at that, very dangerous.
Good level change from Jimmy Sandlin. We've seen so many times before great wrestling from Jimmy.
And here's what I'm worried about a little bit. I'm worried about Holbrook using too much strength. I think he's kind of got used to being able to do that right now, and he's throwing some very strength-oriented moves right there. And if it doesn't work, it's not gonna be good for him as the fight goes on.
Yeah, and he's in for a 5-round fight. We've seen him go 5 rounds before, but it's different being on bottom for 5 rounds than standing or on top.
Well, and you know, I think he's pretty good usually about managing his strength and when he uses muscle, but he definitely tried to use it right there.
Good knee to the body there from Holbrook. And Jimmy ripping some hands to the body. Good level change there.
Good takedown.
Yeah. Looks like Holbrook is going to start trying to climb the ladder up top here.
What I'd like to see him do is like what he's doing with his legs right now, that Habib move, hooking the legs, figure four him if you can, working up. Because right now he's just taking punches. I don't know if you're scoring many points from
yeah, Jimmy is actually
being in the top position if you're getting hit the whole time. He's trying to hook those legs, and it's not really working. So he needs to abandon that right now and try and now we can try and start hooking the legs.
Jimmy with that right side underhook. Holbrook is trying to pummel in.
Jimmy doing a great job there, trying to get back to the cage. Holbrook needs to flatten him out, pull him down, him down to
This
him.
is the type position Holbrook can finish from.
He's working on the neck here. Maybe a Darce position or even an anaconda.
Well, if nothing else, he needs to put all his weight right now on Jimmy to try and wear him out, make him carry his weight. Like you said, this is a 5-round fight. The more you can make the guy carry your weight, the better.
Yeah, you see all the space between the body of Sandlin and the hips of Holbrook, allowing Sandlin to stand up right there. Good.
Oh.
Sandlin drug off there.
Nice leg kick.
Yeah, good leg kick from Holbrook. Good first round.
Tough round to call there. Who do you guys like in that one?
I think I would score it for Sandlin. One takedown to one takedown. I really think the deciding factor for me was the moment when they were in front of us and Sandlin was scoring from the bottom.
Couldn't agree more. That's what I was saying. You know, he did a lot of good work in there. It wasn't really necessarily super effective, but he was landing the only shots that were being thrown. As far as damage goes, if one guy gets a 2 out of 10 and one guy gets a 4, the guy getting the 4 is winning, obviously. So that's how I thought that whole little series went right there.
Really great round, and it's so fun to watch from fight number 1 down to these championship amateurs all the way to the championship pros. Just how it changes in the fluidity of these guys' moments, the techniques. You can really just see it picture by picture. It's so fun.
The progression, you can say, you know, this is when you first start, this is as you get better, and this is the finished product is kind of what we're seeing right now.
What we're seeing here, Jimmy, of course, is sitting at, I believe, 5-5 now. Holbrook 4-0. This is kind of the same thing that we just saw with Eli Mefford and Jacob Kordick. You know, just because the record isn't what your record is doesn't mean it's a walkthrough at all. I know Cory Holbrook doesn't think that. Jimmy's a great fighter, but Jimmy's just taken such good fighters and has dropped a couple. But
I think he was, when I saw he was 6-4, but very similar to what you said, just one fight different. But there's a lot of experience in those extra 6 fights he had, you know.
Absolutely. Holbrook doing a good job of putting together 3 or 4 punches.
Yeah, agreed.
I think Sandlin might be trying to set up a kick to the head.
Yeah. I can see Holbrook throw that right leg kick to the body when he gets available. You can look at the back right there. You can already see where Sandlin has a big welt there already from that.
Yeah, my coaches have always told me if I'm fighting someone and they switch stances when they go to their non-dominant stance, just rip that leg immediately.
I rip the leg and throw left hand to the head if I can, or right. It just depends on which way they switch. But typically their eyes haven't adjusted yet. As soon as they switch, it takes a second.
And yeah,
good punches right there.
Good level change from Jimmy Sandlin. We'll see if he's able to work up.
I think Jimmy Sandlin right there caught a punch or two and was like, nope, I'm taking this at the ground.
Yeah, Holbrook landed a couple really flush and just aggressively ran Jimmy down. Great level change from Jimmy and cutting the angle, not just shooting straight on a line like we've seen a bunch of younger guys do tonight. Jimmy working in some elbows to the body.
Part of the problem I've seen right now is for Sandlin, he's doing a great job of staying on top. He's staying in really perfect position, in my opinion. It seems like
blood in the water, maybe. But Holbrook is doing a good job of coming up to this turtle position.
But I feel like Holbrook, the biggest problem for him is he's continuing to get side mounted. He's got to watch out. They're going to.
It's over.
Him.
Wow.
I'm 2 and I still beat him.
Hey.
Broken thumb, still beat him, he says.
And here's the thing, I hate trying to sound foolish or whatever, but when, Holbrook right there, sometimes the best thing for you is a loss.
Yeah.
You always learn a lot more from a loss than a win. I think he probably learned his biggest problem there was he was not able, when he was getting put on his back, he was getting side mounted immediately, was not able to get guard and get in a better position, and this is the result.
How early into your career did you experience your first loss?
I was fighting over in Japan. I think I was probably 10 or 11-0, and then I lost a majority decision, and so that really bothered me. So it definitely put everything in perspective, what I need to do different, and and the main thing is train harder.
I'm sure Cory, he'll watch his video and come back and learn from this and be better. He's a hell of a fighter. Yeah, he's so young, got heart and drive. He'll get back in the gym and he'll come back. And I feel bad for the next guy that has to fight Cory Holbrook.
For sure.
Unanswered strikes and new welterweight champion,
It's a good fight.
Great fight.